Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self-Storage. It feels ages since I've done one of these podcasts. It is good to be back. I know that obviously I've kept the podcast coming, but I've been away and we just booked another holiday for next week as well, which is awesome. So yeah, I've just been doing another podcast on motivated entrepreneurs, my other podcast, my daily podcast. And on Mondays, I update my life and what I've been doing and stuff. And I kind of feel guilty because I don't have to do anything on a day-to-day basis. And so all I've been doing is just educating myself and being with the kids and the wife, and that's it. And I said, that's it. Do you know what? That's the most important job I've got, is to be a parent. That is without doubt the most number one job, to be a parent and to try and educate my kids and bring them on the best I possibly can do. But parenting's a minefield because what one person thinks right, the other person done. And I was with some of the mums and dads yesterday from the football team, and it's so interesting because we all parent differently. And nobody really knows if it's right or wrong. And it scares me to death that I'm parenting wrong, or I'm doing something wrong, or I'm talking to him wrong. And I've just realized that, well, not just realized, but I realized that, do you know what? Nobody's got this shit figured out. And so give yourself a break kind of thing. Anyway, this isn't a parenting podcast. This is Hacking Self-Storage. How did the week do? So in a nutshell, the week was really, really good. But next week is really, really bad. So, right, let's get on with it then. Okay, amount of quotes. We had 40 quotes last week, which is phenomenal. I think 2 days consecutively, we had 10 quotes a day. Number of quotes per day is 5.71. Number of reservations, we had 11 reservations. That's a conversion rate of 27.5%. So pretty good. We want to be pushing that 30, but 27's okay. We had 6 forward move-ins, which was 54.55% of our reservations are forward move-ins. Forward move-ins is when you do paperwork, basically. Number of move-ins, we had 10 move-ins last week, so that's a conversion rate of 25%. 25%, bang, boom, love it. 25% conversion rate from quotes to move-ins. Beautiful stuff. And we moved in 1,035 square foot. We had 5 other move-ins, which meant that people taking extra rooms, basically, which meant that we took a grand total of 1,375 square foot last week, which, excuse me, is good. I can't complain with that at all. Yeah, really, really happy. So 1375 there. The Luton looks like it's back on the road. Didn't even know. We rented it out 5 times last week. So we'd expect now to see that rocketing up to 6 and 7 times per week. Where did the quotes come from? Glad you asked. Quotes came from, oh, this is interesting. This is why I like doing this. Google, 19 quotes came from Google. So that was under 50%. It was 47.5%. Word of mouth was 15%. That's 6 quotes. Passing by was 8. So that's 20%. Bever 24 was 2. That's 5%. Used before was 1, and that's 2.5%. So social media, estate agents, removals, and blog was 0. Square foot moved in. We already know it's 1375. I wish I had a water now and I could have a drink of water, but I don't. Square foot moved out is a grand total of 725. So we was 650 up. So 650 square foot up last week, which is nice because it's the first time in God knows how long that we've been up. Don't get me wrong, by the way. Let's see if I can see. We are currently 885 square foot down for the month so far. The churn rate has actually been okay. It's a move-ins. We've only had 1,600, excuse me, and 10 square foot of new move-ins, which you compare to July was 4,885. So you can swiftly see what the problem is. The problem isn't the move-outs. The problem is the move-ins. Let's get back to these figures. So 650 up last week, so which is really, really good. Really happy with that. I would say let's hope we can keep this trajectory going, but we're not going to because next week is horrendous. Really, really bad. So we had 15 new rooms moved in, 11 moved out. So that means we've got a total occupied internal rooms of 352. We've got 2 containers in, 2 containers out. So it's 46 containers rented out. We've got car parking spaces of 4. And we've got store occupancy. Bosh, we're above the 80%, 80.91%. So 81%. Happy with that, but I'll be happy when it's 85% full. Merchandise sales. We sold £16.21 of merchandise per move-in, which we're in for 25 quid, so a bit below. And something else is a bit below, but not too much, is we took £48,000 worth of insurance cover last week. And so that means an average per move-in is 4,800. So we want to hit 5,000. We're just a little bit below that, but again, it's only obviously a small sample size, and we're only £200 off, so not too bad there. Right, here's the bit that's devastating. Square foot due in next week. 7 move-ins for 650 square foot. Oh, when I saw this, I was having a few beers with some of the other school mums and dads watching the Man City game, and this came in. And I was like, everyone was like, what's the matter, Dean? What's the matter? I was like, looking at the weekly figures. I was like, why do you do this? Why do you do this? You shouldn't look at them when we're out watching football. So I can't help it. I need to see. And square foot moved out. You'll know when I say it. I can't even bring myself to say it. 15 move-outs. 15 move-outs isn't too bad because an average is 75 square foot. So that's about 1,000 square foot. However, it's not. It's 1,505 square foot out. That is phenomenally bad. So we're due to lose about 850 square foot next week. Is it 850? Public maths. Oh, the figures have just come up. The revenue sheet. So 350, 855. Yeah, 855 next week. Oh, that hurts. Right. So how much money did we take? Again, not a great week on money. By the way, Clough Road figures tomorrow. Update. Clough Road. Wonderful week at Clough Road again. Just the gift that keeps on giving. Clough Road, just you can set your clock by it. It's just wonderful. It just keeps on going. I don't want to say that because then I feel bad. It might not continue like this, but hopefully it will do. So Clough Road, we took £3,282 last week. Beverley, we took £4,186.39 with no bounce direct debits. Woohoo! Willerby, we took £17,607.97 with £264 of bounce direct debits, which means we took a grand total of £25,076.45. Right, guys, girls, this has been a really, really, really quick podcast. I'm sorry about that, but I've got to go and pick up the shopping for the wife, and then I've got to go and pick up my cat as well because I left it yesterday because I had a couple of beers watching the football. But tomorrow I'm back, and then I don't know what I've got on this week, but I've got tons of episodes to go through with you guys anyway. All right, love you, appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Love you, bye.